some of our predicaments, and the system itself seems to be adaptable to our environment. But that's one I'll leave you to for your own appreciations. So without further ado, I would like first to request Christopher to introduce himself and his team and talk about their company and what they have been doing. Just briefly on the level of introduction. Then we'll request each member, because this is a training, they need to know you. At least I'll request our members also to introduce themselves thereafter, saying who they are and which organization they are representing here. And after that, then I will leave the floor to Christopher and Geoffrey to take over, because I'll be rushing to another meeting. Thank you, Christopher. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Sifa, for introducing us to your wonderful group of people from Pan-Africa, from a little bit of everywhere. We've traveled quite extensively through Africa. We've been involved with some universities. Our earlier technology that upon which our platform is built was designed specifically for the inclusiveness of communications. So we work with telecom operators, and our platform allowed applications to run over SMS. The three of us here are the founders of 1M Communications, and what we realized in our journey was that it was very important. We discovered that it was the cooperatives who were the front line of the organizations dealing with the unconnected and also the connected. We also discovered that people were going to different technologies such as mobile and web. So what we did is we took our technology, we created a platform for cooperatives. We looked at what they were using, bits and pieces here and there, Facebook and this and that. And we said, okay, let's put everything under one roof so that one, they can have a private network that works together with their community, easy to use, and it's accessible on different channels. What are the channels? SMS, web, and app, mobile app. So during our journey, what we learned about cooperatives is that there are many different styles of cooperatives, different styles of management. The ICA has taken the lead globally to nurture and to promote democratic and efficient way that the cooperatives should work. And we looked at the 7 principles of the ICA, and then we said, okay, how can we make our platform conform and to provide a backdrop that these principles can function to serve the community? We built this platform, and we are currently working with different cooperatives. And what we would like to do now is we'd like to take you through the presentation of what our platform can do and what we are going on about. Let me turn off my phone here. Okay, so let's start out with us giving a small person. I'm the CEO and a co-founder of the company. You go ahead and present yourself, Chris and Nikwa.
Well, my name's Chris Horn. I'm the CTO here at 1M. I'm pleased to meet everybody. I'll be giving a short introduction about the platform in a moment.
Hi everyone, my name is Nikwa. I'm Chief Commercial Officer at 1M Communications, and I'm also responsible in communicating and introducing our service to cooperatives globally.
Okay, let's start by having Chris Horn give a presentation regarding the overview.
Sorry, do you mind also having the participants introducing themselves briefly before, so that at least as you are communicating, you could be able to know?
Great. Yes.
Yeah, maybe Asira, please, can you go on?
How do you want to do that?
Yeah, we are following the list of participants here.
Okay.
It is showing as shown on the screen. So Asira, please, Can you please, can I request the honorable participant to open up their mic for a while so that they can introduce themselves? Asira, please.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sifa. Yeah, my name is Geoffrey Asira, and I work with IC Africa. Thank you.
He's our IT guy. Thank you very much, Asira. Can we then have Awash, please? Our team from Awash, you can show us your face if you don't mind.
My video is on. Yes, it is on.
Yeah, thank you. Now we can see you, please. Go on.
Okay. My name is Ethanay. I am from our circles. I am International Relations and Research Manager. And I have here staffs of Award also from IT department because we want to see what's going on here carefully.
Thank you. That's good. Can we then move to Linda, please? Linda, open up your video so that we can see your face.
Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Karimi. I'm from Kenya, Union of Savings and Credit Cooperatives, that is Cusco Limited in Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Can we have Otieno Olo? Alo, sorry. Otieno Alo, please.
Thank you very much. My name is Otieno Alo. I'm also working with the Cusco. I am a colleague to Linda.
Beautiful.
And, happy to join you.
Yes, have you finished, Alo?
Yes, I have finished. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we then have Lucas? Lucas, please. Hello, the floor is yours. Lucas, your mic is muted as well as your video. We'll come back to Lucas then. Can we then have Moswari, please, from Botswana? You are muted. Can you introduce yourself? Hello, Moswari. Can you introduce yourself? We can see you, but you are muted. Hello. You are muted. We cannot hear you. Please unmute. Anyway, I think we'll have to pass.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Yes, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, please, we can hear you now.
Yes. Motswari Mashabani, calling from Botswana, representing Botswana Cooperative Association, OCA.
Thank you very much. Nana, Nana, please, can you introduce yourself? Nana.
Hello, can you hear me?
Please. Yes, please, but your video is, please, can you open your video so that we can see the face?
I think I have issue with my internet connectivity. So
no, that's fine then. Yeah, just introduce yourself. The voice will do then.
Yeah, my name is Albert Boachi, representing Ghana Cooperative Council. Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Then can you move to Lucas? Still muted. We have another Nana Ama. Nana Ama, please. Can you introduce yourself? Because I think there was Nana iPhone and Nana Ama. Hello? They are not talking. I think they are muted. You are muted, all of you. Yes, please. Nana? If Nana cannot, then can we move to who is unmuted here? Nables, please, can you introduce yourself? Nables.
Okay, my name is Yao Oseimenu. I'm working with Ghana Cooperative Council.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Then do we have Opeyemi, please, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Opeyemi. Onifade. I work with Africa Prudential PLC.
Thank you. I think we are still remaining with, that is all. Who else, please?
Samuel?
Samuel. Samuel, please.
Hello, my name is Samuel, and I represent Ghana Cooperative Council.
Beautiful, thank you. I think that's all. Sally is not talking. Samuel is there. Sally is not talking. We don't have. Anyway, I think whoever else has not been introduced, please, within the course, you can have time to introduce yourself. I will now hand it over back to Christopher to start the training and for the remainder of the program. So it is between now Christopher and Geoffrey Asira. Once again, thank you very much for the time. Please.
Thank you very much. Welcome everybody. Big team of people, it's great. We've introduced ourselves and we've given a little bit of a background. I'm going to let Chris Horn now present to you an overview of the service and a bit of a presentation about some of the features. Go ahead, Chris.
Sorry, I was just trying to unmute myself. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
You should be able to see the slide. You can see, Chris?
Yeah, you're going to hit the present button?
Yeah, I'm just going to say. Okay. Sorry, let me go back to the beginning. I was on the wrong slide here. Okay, so welcome everybody. So I will just give a short introduction about AnyCoop, our vision, and some of the capabilities of the service at a high level. And then I will hand back to Christopher, who will show you the service and walk you through some of the capabilities. So just to introduce AnyCoop, this is a service built for cooperatives, and we've called this mobile first. What do we mean by mobile first? We mean that the service is all-inclusive. It's accessible via multiple channels. For example, you can access the service through web, through mobile app, and through SMS, two-way SMS. So we're looking to make sure that this service is available to everybody, as many people as possible, no matter what type of device they may be using. And the service itself is a community platform built for cooperatives, serving the needs of cooperatives. And what we have now and what we have in a year from now could be different. We are evolving and making changes and improving this service all of the time. And we're at the stage where we have something ready. We now want to get feedback on this, get people using it and grow organically. And we will continue to improve the service over time. Our vision is to be the leading community engagement service for cooperatives globally. So it's very much a global platform. One of the things that we're currently looking at, and we are very interested to get your feedback on this, is what we can do with this service is not just provide a bunch of features that you can use to engage with your members, but there's actually some useful things potentially that we can do collectively with the data. So what we're thinking about doing is seeing if it's possible to establish a benchmark for measuring cooperative performance. How can cooperatives measure their performance and make this information available to their members? So, for example, what we can do with the platform, and we'll show you this shortly, is the platform is about content. It's about creating content, news, events, forums, surveys, and this allows the cooperative and its members to collect data and share data about how the cooperative members are engaging with each other. And for cooperatives to define their own specific goals and KPIs, and to align these goals and KPIs with certain metrics that the platform can measure in real time. And so as the platform is doing this, you can assign, or in the future, not now, because we're at the stage of getting feedback on this concept, but the idea would be that you would collect and assign metrics to different KPIs, and this would give you a real-time report on how the cooperative is performing. So you can, as your members are engaging with news content, engaging in topics, confirming their attendance or otherwise to meetings, using messaging, using the marketplace that we have, this data can be collected and reported on, and we will be, obviously we are the custodians of the data, but in the end it's the cooperative that's responsible. It's your data, and we are only the custodians of it. We will not misuse it or misuse this in any way, but it's a way for you to understand and to communicate it, with your members on the overall performance of that. So ultimately, and this is just one example, it could be possible, for example, to assign certain metrics to the 7 principles. Here we've used the 7 principles as an example: openness, democratic member control, economic participation, etc. And each of these metrics could be assigned to certain counters in the platform of certain things that can be measured upon. So it can be possible for the board, for the management, for the members to get this information in real time as to how the cooperative is performing overall. So I won't go into any more than this, because we have an article about this on our blog, and we're, as I mentioned before, this is conceptual only, and it's something that we thought it could be interesting, and we would like your feedback on it. So now I will talk about, just briefly, give a brief introduction to the capabilities of the platform. So I covered them basically already. But what we should say, again, I will repeat this, is that all of the features and functions are available through mobile app, SMS, and web widget. The web widget can be put on any website, so it could be put on your cooperative website, or we can host it for you on our website. It's available, obviously it works through mobile web as well. But the demo that we will show you, it's not the demo, it's the real platform, but when I hand over to Christopher in a moment, he will be showing you the web widget. But keep in mind that these features and functions from the web widget are equally accessible and available through the other channels as well. So in terms of we have 3 types of user on the platform. We have what we call super admin. Super admins can create content and invite other members to their cooperative, and as well as creating the cooperative in the first place. And they can invite other users, which could also be admins or super admins. We have content, what we call content admins. These people can have the capability to create content on the platform, such as news and forums, but they can't manage users. And then we have the regular users we call members, and these members can interact with the content, forums, news, messaging, training, etc. And so they are, let's say, participants in the cooperative community. So so you can see in front of you, this is the list of features here. And what Chris will show you now is he'll walk you through these features. We'll see how much time we have. I don't know exactly if we have time to go through all of them, but we'll give you a good overview on how the service is working. And then, you know, we can decide on the follow-up, and if you would like more training, you can book further training through our website. So I will hand over now to Christopher in case, has anyone got anything they want to raise at this point? Or otherwise I will hand back now to Christopher and he will show you the service. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen.
Okay, is everybody here?
Yes, Chris, go on.
Okay, so let me share my screen. The first thing that we're going to do, we're going to show you is how to create your own community. This is the most important step to learn, other than how to use the platform. So the first thing that you'll need to do is you should have a Gmail account. And the reason why we're using Gmail is for authentication. So you don't have to remember a password. You don't have to have a username. You'll have a Gmail account. So let me start sharing my screen. Okay. You would go to either you have the mobile app or you have the web widget or SMS. On SMS, it would use the telephone number, no need for email. On the web widget, it uses email. So let me sign out of this account. When you go to the website, what you're going to see on our website is that you're going to see AnyCoop.zone. You'll see down here in the right-hand corner, create your community here. This is a starting point. You can book sessions with us if you want us to help you go through it step by step. You can book a free session here. Just click on that and then pick a date on the calendar, and then we will work with you together and teach you anything that you want to learn about the platform. In the meantime, you go down to the right-hand corner, and please, you know, Chris and Mikwa, if I'm going too fast, just let me know. If anybody has any question, please do, you know, it's okay to interject, and we can take questions as we go along. So I have this little icon there. I click on it and it'll open up the micro app. This micro app, if you're on mobile, you'll see only that part of the micro app. And you have 3 buttons there. Create your community, I have a join code, and AnyCoop community. The create your own community button is the one that you want to, click. So you click that and it says log in, sign up. So I would need to actually have an email account that I can use to sign up to the service. And so I could choose an account. So I'll choose this account that I created for this purpose. Okay, now I'm authenticated, so I can create my own community. If you look on the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see that my account is activated, but I didn't create a community yet. So I'm going to now click the create your own community button. And the first thing it's going to ask you is it's going to ask you to create a nickname for yourself. And the purpose of this nickname, this is how you will communicate on the platform. It's sort of like your identity. And we use it for messaging. And it's used as a way also to be slightly anonymous. You don't have to put your actual name, because this is what people will see. So let me pick a nickname that I have. Richard Chris. So it takes me to the next step, and I create my community name at this point. Start by giving your name, a name for your community. So let's call this as Africa Friends Community. And then it's going to ask me to describe my community. This community is about all of the African cooperative friends, where we create opportunities for training and learning. And my name, Chris, because I'm the owner of this community. Therefore, I want people to know me as the admin. I could put manager or whatever I want. And let's say that we're in agriculture or we're cooperative. So we can choose what kind of activity we're in. I'm going to leave it at cooperative. And do I want an image? I could pick ready-made images, or I could pick an image that I have, or a video link that I have already. So just to make it expedient, let me pick a ready-made image. So I'll say Africa. So let me see. I don't know. Let me pick this assorted textiles, and then it'll go to a screen. It'll give you the opportunity to invite members now or invite members later. Since I want to put content on my service before I start inviting people, I'm going to say later. Now, this will take you directly to the main menu, and as an admin or as a super admin, I have an extra button on top that takes me to the administration area where I can input content. A member will not see this button. There are three kinds of account memberships. You're either a super admin, which means that you can invite people and create content, or you're an admin, which means you can create content, or you're a member, which means that you can participate and do things what members can do. For example, they can make posts, they can comment. So, Mikwa?
Yes,
Yeah.
Chris.
So what shall we show them first?
I think it will be, let's start with an easy one. So let's go into the admin area and do the news service.
Okay. So my first content is I want to create some news. So I click and I go into the admin area. And as you can see, I can edit my community. I can send invites. I can create a forum, news, events, questionnaire, training, or FAQs. So this is the area where you do your work. Let's create news. So I click on news and I add new. So I need to have a headline here. So let's say, what's my news going to be about? Let's say inviting my friends to our next event. Add the content. Let me pull some content from.
Perhaps you want to pick a different topic, because that sounds like it's an event, right?
What's that, Chris?
No, you might want to just, I don't know, use a different title, because it looks like it's an event you're creating there. It's not an event.
Okay, so
what's that one about? Technical assistance or something.
Supporting agricultural in rural areas, and I have a video link. The video link I could use. Let's say I can take from an existing video that let's say that you have already. So I submit, paste my link to my article, and immediately now we've created content. That's our first piece of content. And as an administrator, I can enable or disable the news. And immediately, once you create content, all the members are going to receive notification by email that they have content. And when a member goes to the main platform, what they will see is that there's one piece of new news. So anytime any news comes out, what will happen is that if you have not viewed it, it will show you that there's news available. And if I go in, I can read the news.
So this is a regular member, what a regular member would see now.
Yeah, and if I wanted to see the video, I can click on the video. It could be an image. And if I want to, I could like it. And the important for these little things where you want to like an article is that the article creator will receive confirmation that somebody has liked the article. And that's where you get this democratic feedback. If they really like something, you start to see the traffic that you're getting and understand that these are things that the community likes. And I can also comment. I really like this article. It speaks to my heart. And what will happen there is that the author of the article will receive that comment. And if the author of the article goes back, they can remove the content or they can send a message. Thank you. Your message was very kind. Can I help you with something? Now that person's going to receive the comment. This creates a feeling of democracy and a feeling of exchange and belonging between the members. And this is just one of the services. I can go in and I can edit that article if I've made a mistake. I can go back in and make a correction to that article. I can change the media or whatever it is that I want to do. So it's quite a powerful way to keep your membership informed. Mikwa, what do you want to go over next?
So we've just shown, Christopher's just shown you the news, how to create the news, and it's instantly available on all the channels. So the news that Chris has just created, it will be available instantly on the web version, the SMS version, and also on an app. We're just going to show you how you could access the same news service, but on SMS. So how that would work is it's via a dedicated shortcode in the country. And unlike push notification SMS, where the user would just receive an SMS with some information, they can actually access the full AnyCoop service via the SMS interactive screen. So as you can see, Christopher's just accessed the service by, if you just scroll up for a second, Chris. Yep, so you would just send #AnyCoop to an SMS shortcode, and Chris is interacting with the same service you just saw using the web version, and he's just sending the command, so it's like A, B, or C with the options that you see there, and the user will receive back the SMS with the information, and he can interact with the content. So, Chris, what are you doing here?
I'm commenting on this article. Okay, I liked it. I sent a like to the article. I read it. I really like what you said. It was great. Confirm my message. And there, now it's posted. So even on SMS, they have the same functionality as you would have on the web version. Now, this is unique, and this is the only kind of service in the world that is backwards compatible all the way to SMS. And why this is important is because there are times where people don't have data. There are times when people have only SMS available, either for financial reasons or for out of range from mobile operators. So that means that if you have to, you can still stay connected to your community. What would you like to go over next, Nico?
If we can go to a questionnaire, and maybe we could do like some sort of survey.
Okay. Let's create a questionnaire. Let's go into the admin area, and let's go to questionnaires. Add new. Questionnaires are basically a way to build up and get interactive information from your community. Sometimes you want to know what they think or how they feel about something. So if we look at what are the kinds of surveys that you can create, you can create a survey, you can get feedback, you can make an application, or you can make it into a voting tool. So let's talk about, let's pretend that we want to create an event, right? So, and we want people's opinion. Where should we hold our annual meeting? Okay. We want the community to be involved in the decision for the venue of our next meeting. And we'll just use, again, we can use any of these canned services that have photos already ready. And let's call it a survey, because actually that's what we want. 3 questions. Do we want to show the user the results? So yeah, we show them their, let's say, their results. Submit, and it gives me 3 items that I can create my questions on. Okay. Should we hold our event indoors or outdoors this year due to COVID-19? Indoors, outdoors, right? Should we have the event, if indoors, where? Hotel, conference center, community hall. Will you be attending this year? So I want to take a picture with that one. So here's an event, okay. Let me click. Happy with that, so I'll search again. Cool. Okay, so I've created an event. I can do a trial run and test it. I can edit the questions. I can edit the main part of the content. Okay. What is it? I could disable the event, disable the survey. Now, the moment I create a survey like that, everybody's going to be notified that there's a survey that's created and it's available. And when they come, they will see here, questionnaire. questionnaires. There's one available. If I'm a user, I go to the questionnaire. I can only take it once. That ensures that you get accurate statistics regarding the event. So I read it. Where should we go for our annual meeting? Take the survey. I think it should be outdoors. And if it is indoors, it should be in a conference center. Yes, I'll be attending.
Chris, do you want to just explain the different question types? Just
Excuse me?
cover the different types of answer, you know, like multiple choice and so on.
Okay, I just used a simple single choice, but yes, I can go back and let's say I decided that I want to make one multi-choice. I go back, questionnaire.
It's just to mention, I mean, we don't have to show everything, but it's just to mention their capabilities.
Yeah, so indoors, outdoors, stadium. That's the wrong question, man. I can go here. I can say pick one or more. Pick one or more. And then I put multi. And that means that a hotel, conference center, stadium. So now what I've done is I've turned it into a multi-select. There are several times. So take the survey. This is my test here. So now I can pick multiple. So there's maybe there's 8 different styles of questions that you can ask. You can ask a date and time. You can ask. There's a slider. So there's different capabilities of the survey, which can make it very powerful, even for filling out forms. Let's say you have volunteers and you want to know who can drive a car or what distance they are. So there's different tools that you can use for the survey. So out of these 8 different ones, and you can get these on our blog. The blog will teach you the different styles of questions that you can use in the questionnaire. Next, Miko, what do we want to go over?
So perhaps because of timing, we can, for the last one, we can show the marketplace.
Okay. As you can see here, we have forum, news, events, questionnaire. Events, you can create events and people can sign up for events and you can track and manage who's coming to an event. They can book and unbook themselves. On the marketplace, quite interesting because it's a little bit like classified ads. I can post things for sale. I can post things that I want. So I'm going to say wheat, okay, in bulk. I have more than 10 tons of wheat in bulk that I would like to either sell or trade for equipment. And here's an opportunity for me to put, this thing is in my way. How do I get that out of my way? Can I move it? Right in the way.
What's in the way? Is it the pictures of people?
I just moved it. No, it's just this strip. They have a strip. I got it out of the way. Okay, so I can go to my free site that has, this thing is just in the way. There.
Chris,
Yeah.
grab something online. What do you need? Just grab something on Google.
Okay, so let me grab.
You wanted wheat, right?
Yeah. Oh, I just posted here in this free service. And I put my image there. I don't put a price because I want to discuss with them. So when they search, they're going to find this is my advert that's going to go. And if somebody's a user, they can watch. They can select to watch this and see if there's any activities on it. For example, let's say I lower the price or whatnot. At the same time, I can create a wanted. So, for example, I might want to ask for labor. So post a wanted. Require laborers. Okay. I need people to help in the harvest. And willing to pay good wages. So optional, I don't have to put an image there if I don't want to. I submit my post. My post was added in the marketplace, and here's my advert. It'll come out. So anybody searching for that, they will see that I have labor, and they can respond to it. They can go in and they can respond, and I'll receive a message in my inbox. I can go to my inbox and I can communicate with them. And the messaging center keeps track of that particular transaction so that all of my communication regarding that transaction are kept in one place. So that's quite a valuable tool for people to use in order to conduct business between themselves inside the community. If you wanted to invite people from outside the community, then you would invite them by email. They would get a join code and they would join your community maybe as buyers. So that's another option. Nika, what would you like to go over next?
I think where you invite members. So now Christopher's created some content. He's created news. He's created a questionnaire, and he's created some some ads on Marketplace. So as the admin of this community, now you might want to start inviting other members. So if you can maybe show how you could invite members.
Okay, and how you do that? Again, everything that you do as an administrator happens in the admin area. So whether it's inviting or whether it's creating content, you see my second line here is invites. I have an option. I can invite regular members or I can invite admins to help me with content or to help me invite people. So let me just invite some members, and I can start putting their. You get 20 free members, so you can create small communities. So let me invite Nikwa, Chris Horn, and I submit. What'll happen is they'll receive an email, and the email will give them a join code. And when they go to the platform, they will put in that join code, and that will add them to my community. Did you want to do that, Nikwa?
Yeah, I can do that.
You want to share screen?
I don't. Maybe we can just show it when I've been added.
All right. So while she's doing that, she'll go get her join code, and she'll join my community. Are there any questions that you have so far? Does anybody have any questions?
This is Linda from Cusco.
Yes, Linda.
I have a question. What is the maximum number of members that can join? The ones that you can invite, what's the maximum number?
There is no maximum members. If you're talking about the free plan, which we're offering to small cooperatives, up to 20 members. If you're talking about large corporates, that we have, it could be up to 5,000. There's no limit to how much the platform can handle because it's a scalable platform.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll just go over, while she's doing that one, for example, FAQ is very important. Many times people spend a lot of time answering the same questions over and over again. And we've created kind of a unique way to handle FAQs. And that is that maybe what you do is you have a video or something that also helps to answer. So the question is, okay, what is your community about? Okay, please watch this video to learn about our community. Okay, and I might put for that, okay, we are here to help farmers, okay, just to give them some information, right? And then what could happen is that I might have a video and that video can speak 1,000 words. And so when people go, they see they have an FAQ, and there it is. So what about your community? Watch this video. So I watched that video, and that's quite powerful because your new members are going to have questions. So when they join, first thing they'll do is go to the FAQs. What you get, you start to see how many people are viewing different things. So you get an idea. It's always about feedback for an administrator. It's always about what's happening in your organization. So this micro app allows you to understand what are people doing, what do they like, and then you change your strategic goals based on what you see your community wants. Your community will start to speak with you. They will get into the habit that every time they want something, they're going to go to their community app to be able to communicate. They're going to message you directly. So, for example, if I want to contact Critter, okay, so Critter exists somewhere, even could be with another cooperative. I'm going to send a message. Hi. I hope you are still working with farmers. Okay, let's get together and have a program. Okay, that message is going to go to Chris, no matter where he is, no matter what cooperative he is in. So there's cross-cooperative communication that you can get involved in. Have you finished, Mikwa?
Chris, I wasn't able to join because of there's a bit of an issue with my emails, but maybe we can show that another time. But the main thing is showing how an admin can invite other members and other admins to join the community.
Okay.
That information is also on our blog, so there is a how-to showing how, if you have a join code, how to do that.
Your community and your profile, if you can belong to more than one community, and then from your profile you can switch between the different communities, and you can also join another community. If somebody gives you, if they give you a join code, you can belong to more than one community. So the tool is pretty much straightforward. The menu structure is very easy to understand. There's everything that a cooperative does between their members is available in this service. If it comes to inviting, creating events, inviting people and setting, for example, particular dates for meetings, it's a very, very powerful tool because it's all about managing people and managing their expectations. So What do we want to go over, Mikwa?
So I think maybe we can summarize.
Okay.
So
yeah, go
would
ahead.
Would you like me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so just to summarize what we've discussed so far on this training session, so just to go right to the beginning, so the company's 1M Communications, and we've been developing this technology in order to have applications that can work across multiple channels, meaning it can work on a web, it can work on an app, and it can work on an SMS. And that technology that we've developed is very unique. There is no other company that can do the same thing in the sense that it can work on an SMS interactively, as Christopher showed you earlier on. And the technology, we've used it to develop the AnyCoop service so that it's, as we said, it's for cooperatives. And we really looked at the cooperative sector, and we saw that there was technologies needed to help help cooperatives to engage with their members, to help distribute information, to connect one another, to encourage trade between other cooperatives. So we created the AnyCoop service that is an all-in-one membership management tool. And we wanted to take into consideration the 7 principles from the ICA, in the sense that it should be democratic openness, it should give members a voice, and that's why we created those services. So the forums, the events, sharing information, training is very important. And the AnyCoop community, what we envision is that in order to encourage trading and, you know, help promote the cooperative sector, is cooperatives can come together, can message one another, can post and buy things from each other on the marketplace. So it's a very very inclusive and cooperative community tool to help cooperatives thrive and using technology. So we're not only just a technology platform, but we really have a passion for the cooperative sector, and we want to make our technology available. And that's the main reason why we wanted, with the help of the ICA, we wanted to tell as many cooperatives as possible about this service. And what we would love to see after this call is everyone going to the AnyCoop website and clicking on that button, as you see here, create your own community. I would love to see as many of you, you know, hopefully what you've seen today, just, you know, you have ideas on what kind of content that you want to do. You want to, you know, tell your members about it and start creating a community. So that's what we would really love to see after this session. Everybody creating their own community, creating content, and inviting members. And as Chris is showing here on screen, feel free to book another session if you want us to go into more details, or if you have any questions. Feel free to book in another session with us after this session. Have I missed anything out that both either Christopher or Chris Horn you would like to add that I missed out, maybe?
As you can see, I'm on our blog. The blog now, they have articles. We would love to write something about, you know, your cooperative. Each one of you has a story to tell. And we would like, you know, for you to take the AnyCoop service, to start using it, and either we can tell a story about your journey of how you started your digital journey, or what you are doing as a cooperative in your respective countries. All of you have a great story. We'd like to tell that story. We'd like other people to come to our blog and read about cooperatives. Our focus is cooperatives. If you have colleagues or friends who also, you know, they need a tool to be able to start communicating and collaborating, we would appreciate if you would spread the word and, you know, to get your community involved. As we said, there's a lot of communities out there where they just have small numbers of people. Well, the service is free for them if they have a small number of people. And
Chris,
Yes.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry to interrupt you. Oh, okay. So Chris has already answered. So perhaps you can go back to the main website, Chris. We had a question from Awash from Sacco. He wanted to know how he can get the app. So perhaps you can just go back to the AnyCoop website and just show clicking on that button and how you can just.
Okay, you go to the AnyCoop website, anycoop.zone. And you'll see in the right-hand corner, it says create your community here. You click that and you open it up. Let me remove my login. And this is a screen that you will get. And you simply click create your own community. And then it'll ask you that you should log in. So you log into you use a Gmail account that will create the authentication. You want to discuss that, Chris?
Actually, I mean, I just wanted to say that it depends also whether you're talking about the mobile app, because we have this web widget here that we've mainly shown you. We also have a mobile app which runs on Android. If you're interested in getting this one, then it's currently in beta version. So it means that you won't find it on the Google Play Store if you search for 1M, but we can make it available for you. So just send us an email with your Google Play Store email address.
Can you see my
contact
my mobile?
Send us an email to contact@anycoop.zone with your Google Play Store email address, and we can add you, and we'll give you instructions on how to download and use the mobile app. If you're interested in using the SMS interface, then we suggest we book a call, and we can go into more details about how that can be done in your country. There's a little bit of setup that's needed to get the SMS working.
So this is the mobile app.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can see it, Chris, but I think it's just a little bit hard to see because of the.
Yeah, I know because of
yeah. But yeah,
it's
it's the same interface that you see on the web version. It's just available on an Android app. Is there any? I think that's also from our side, right, Chris? So maybe we can hand it over to maybe Jeffrey or anyone else in the group that would like to comment or ask any questions.
Yeah, go ahead. How many of you will need help in setting it up? Is there anybody who wants to have help in setting it up? If you need help in setting it up, then Jeffrey, maybe what you can do is you can schedule on our booking private one-on-one sessions with anybody who wants to step through the process, because it's like riding a bicycle. Once you do it, it's very easy to use, but it might be psychologically, it seems like it's hard, but it's not. It's very simple. It's just getting over that first part where you're setting it up and then just getting used to it, right? So Jeffrey, maybe what you can do is you can schedule, find out from people if they want some help in setting up their service. Also, maybe even ideas. We can share together ideas on how to use a service. We can discuss what you're doing in your cooperative and maybe help you, point you in the right direction of how this service can be used. So we can discuss what is your community doing, what are the main things that you're doing, and then we can identify together with you how you can use that service to improve your community.
Also, just to add to that, we're also very keen on your ideas. So if there are things that you think we should be adding, or you have some comments and feedback for us, again, we're very open to your ideas, and we will incorporate these ideas if we see some consensus and it makes sense. So feel free. The best way, I think, email us, contact@anycoop.zone, or just book a meeting through the book a call button on our website. And we're happy to talk.
How many people are interested to create their own community? Can we get a show of hands? Who wants to create a community and get started? So we have Stefan. Is that Stephen or Stefan? You're muted. Okay. Who else? Who else wants to create a community? Okay, that's 2. Who else? Because everybody's muted, so we can't hear anybody.
So I think we've got Linda.
Yeah, I have Linda. Linda has raised her hand. We have Samuel. I think those are 4.
Okay, so please don't be shy. We're here to help. So there's no such thing. A dumb question is a question you don't ask. Right? So don't be shy to ask anything. And we won't be shy to help you. We're here to help you get started, because we know that if you're successful at what you're doing, you're going to be helping a lot of people. Helping people that depend on you, especially during these difficult times. So we need to be able to leverage all of the technology that we can to make it work for us and not against us. Okay?
Right.
Jeffrey, do you have anything you want to add?
Maybe Stephen, do you have a question?
It's understandable.
Okay.
Stephen, do you have a question? Because I saw like you're trying to speak.
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay.
Everything is okay for me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So this moment in time, maybe Christopher and the team, I would like to thank you very much for having taken us through these AnyCoop services. And we've seen how then we can be able to create our community and interact with the different platforms and also using different gadgets and devices. Let me maybe say that in case of any questions or clarification from our members or networks, then I'll be able to get in touch with you so that you can accord help as maybe as requested. Yeah, I don't have much from my end, and I really thank you for having this training done. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, just say thank you very much to the ICA, to Sifa and Jeffrey for helping us with this meeting. It's been a great pleasure.
Very much so.
Yeah, thank you to Christopher.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I also thank our members for having plugged in for this session. And we truly appreciate, and it's our hope that it was of our benefit to you. And as you maybe go back to your desk and reflect, you might be able to maybe ask 1 or 2 questions. Please get in touch with us, and then we'll link you to AnyCoop, Christopher and the team, or you can link to them directly, whichever way you feel suits you. Then we can assist our community in one way or the other. Thank you very much.
So are there any questions still? I mean, maybe, okay, you have? Go ahead.
I have a question also. I am from Widgets, Ethiopia. I have 2 questions actually, me and my team. The first is, does it have a Unicode capacity? Because you know, we speak only, or most of us speak Amharic, that's the official language. So can we use Amharic as a language in the application? That's one. The second question is it workable for other email addresses, or is it only Gmail?
Currently, it's just for Gmail. We'll be adding later as we see the demand. We'll be adding for other platforms. The Gmail is free and it's very quick. You can just create an account on the fly. So and it's secure and it's reliable.
Is Gmail an issue in Ethiopia?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you.
Sorry, beg your pardon. Is Gmail available in?
Yes, it is available. We just want to know if there are other options also.
Okay. Yeah, we can add other emails in the future. For example, you know, it could be Facebook login or some other, or even just regular It doesn't have to necessarily use social login, but right now, you know, it's a Gmail. This is what we have available now.
Okay. What about the languages? Is it only English, or does it support other languages?
Again, at the moment, it's the menus are English menus. We obviously the user content can be your own in your own language, of course. So when you're creating news articles and creating and using the messaging and so on, this can be in Amharic.
There is a way that you can, you know, we'll discuss it later, but there is a way that you can use other languages, but that's something that we'll be coming out with as far as the menu structure is concerned.
Yeah, we know this is an important feature, and this is something that we will have in the future.
Thank you very much. We like the application. Maybe we will contact you in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I ask, what does your cooperative do? What is the main focus of your cooperative?
We are saving and credit cooperative. We work on saving and members. We have more than 30,000 members. So we want to use the application, especially in the message, in the questionnaire area. We want to access them. So that's why we want to try the application. So we are a saving and credit cooperative.
So you would like to use it maybe even for processing loans and things like that? Questionnaire, you know, if people want to apply for a loan?
Yes, maybe in the long run. But now I think the message and the questionnaire, we like to try most of them.
Yeah, what we can do is we can sit together with you, and then we can brainstorm. I mean, part of what we want to provide is we want to listen to you and provide you our knowledge based on what we know the platform can do, how you can use it best. So you could explain it. And that would create a very, very interesting, because a lot of people are interested in learning what's happening in Africa. What are people doing? Let's give them something to talk about. There you are. You're in this different corner. Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, Mr. Mashabane in Botswana.
Hi, how are you? I see you're relaxed. You're a relaxed.
I'm fine. Yeah, we are in a serious lockdown.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yes. So we are having a computerization project here. So we are busy as an Apex body. We are busy working with our primary societies, especially the savings and credit and others, to integrate them into the system. Actually, it has just been commissioned recently. I think we'll be able to get along with these processes that you've been talking about. I think after completion of that computerization exercise, we are with Kenya. I think we will engage them to assist us with some of the things you've been talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're here to. I see Stephen Otieno. They're there. I see your.
Yeah.
How are you,
That's
man?
the master.
Long time no see. You're looking great according to your picture. So as we said, you know, we're here to help pick our brains. We understand. If we understand about your community, what your needs are, we can figure out how our platform can best serve your particular needs and what it is that you want to achieve. And like I said, since it's our platform and we built it and it's our technology, we if we see sufficient demand for something, of course we can accommodate. And like we said, the most important thing for it's about promoting democracy in our groups, giving people a voice, letting them engage and share with us. Because when they do that, you can grow. And when they feel that you care about them, they will reciprocate by bringing in more members. And and it's a tool that can help you grow. I know your competition is businesses, regular businesses in industry and whatnot. But if you can show people that you care about them and you tend to their needs, then people will gravitate towards, again, cooperatives.
Okay.
That's true.
Mr. Bakar, how are you? Where are you from?
Hello, I'm from Mozambique.
Hey, ahlan wa sahlan. I was in Mozambique.
Mozambique is great.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful country. It's like a backwards California because you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, we're in the Indian Ocean, surrounded by the Indian Ocean.
Yeah. It's in fact, I have a picture that I just shared on social media. So,
okay.
Does anybody have anything in particular about their community they want to talk about, and see how our service could work?
I am new in this cooperative movement.
Yes.
I've been following the cooperative movement since 2018, when MPCM organized the International Cooperative Conference here in Mozambique. So I attended that conference, so I learned a lot about cooperatives. And now I'm on the process of building a youth cooperative association, where we can, bring more young people, to understand more about the modern cooperative concept and all these things. But at the same time, I'm in the field of technology, but I want to see how can we, how can we use technology in modern cooperatives. So this is my main, ambition for now. Of course, I'm a tech enthusiast, and I have a couple of startup companies in technology, and I also provide some tech services. So it was interesting for me to see that AnyCoop is a platform that provides tech solutions. So I was interested in learning more. How is this, platform beneficial for cooperative movement, and also see if we can learn from this and do something in Mozambique. But real quick, Mozambique, in terms of cooperative, the conversation is still new. Not many young people know about cooperatives. Not many students know about cooperatives. They don't know the model. They don't know how it works. So I think with technology, it's easier to, disseminate that type of information.
You're absolutely
So I'm just
right.
here to learn. Yeah, I'm just here to learn more about
AnyCoop. That means the training becomes very, very important. How to communicate about the cooperative model, and this is an aspect we didn't cover this too much on our meeting today, but we have quite a nice training capability that you can use the platform for, allowing people to get up to speed and understand the cooperative model. This is important.
Yeah,
just for your information, we built our platform using our own technology, and you mentioned that you are a programmer and whatnot. You might be interested also in our platform, which we built AnyCoop using our 1M communications framework. So yes, we have AnyCoop, and it's a fantastic service, and it's designed for cooperatives, and it uses the capabilities of our platform. But you might even want to explore using the same technology that we're using to do other things in your community. However, the service that we have right now is it's maturing. A lot of cooperatives, we discover through people like yourself, we discover that people are hungry for an all-in-one solution that's simple and easy to use, and that we can have multi-channels. You can have an app, you can have a widget on your website, or you can even via SMS. Now that's important for for inclusion. What we discovered that's most important in terms of when you start your using the service is content. To be able to create the kind of content that engages your community. Make the kinds of questionnaires to get that kind of information to engage them, because engagement is the biggest challenge that cooperatives have. And with the right tool, such as AnyCoop, we make it much easier to engage, because that's the #1 complaint that all cooperatives have is how do you engage your members?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's amazing. I will explore that and learn more about it. Is it available online, like from people from different countries can access the web, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, as we said before, all you have to do is you go to our website. If you want one-on-one training, or you want to have a group of people who want to be trained, click book, and then pick a date that you want, and we are yours. We will walk you through step by step how to use this platform, and then after that, once you can ride that bicycle, you'll be teaching us what to do.
Definitely, I like that. Thanks. Yeah, I will explore. Yeah.
Hi, Stephen. You're on mute.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hey, we're doing fine. How's things in Nairobi there?
Well, we are still in the center of this pandemic. Numbers are going up.
It's good to see your face. You look healthy.
Thank you.
No COVID.
No COVID at all. Thanks a lot.
Great.
Yeah, I'm happy you were able to reach out to ICA Africa, and that you were able to invite more participants into this.
Yeah, it was very good advice on your part. You know, we were dealing with them. It is a journey, and what makes us so happy is to see so many people wanting to do something for their community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're quite heavily involved in the Philippines. We're doing a lot with many groups in the Philippines, and one of the things that we wanted to do was work with Africa. We wanted, Africans to get more involved in tech, because that's our roots. Our company started working in Africa, and we believe that we need to get Africans involved in digitalizing their cooperatives and then taking advantage of technology.
Fully agreed. I think this was a better approach to go around it through ICA Africa.
Great. So does anybody else have a cooperative or something? Nikwa?
I think that there's nothing more on my side. I think it was a very good overview. And if anybody wants more information.
I think I need to add one more question.
Yep.
Can I add one more question? Does it have...
Go ahead. Yes, we're open. Ask.
Okay.
Mr. Mashabane, please. Please go on with your question.
No other questions?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Please remain muted if you are not talking. Muted. Go on with the question, Awach.
Okay, thank you very much. Does it have unlimited option, the application? When members increase, what are our options?
You have on the website. So we have all the packages are quite affordable. For small communities, it's free. Up to 20 people, it's free service. Then you can see on the website the pricing, depending on the size, even up to very, very large organizations. If you have a very, very large organization, then we can discuss and we can look at your particular situation and we come to some form of agreement. But what we suggest is in the beginning, take the free service, use it and learn from this free service. This will give you a good idea of what you can do with it. And then we can discuss. You said you had 30,000 members. Yes, we can sit with you separately and discuss, what are your needs? What's the situation? What is it you're doing? And then together as founders, we can come up to some sort of an agreement with you.
That would be great. Thank you very much.
Okay. We have, we have big hearts. We really, and that's why we're the only service that's open free to use for small communities. No other service, you book and you do things. We believe that, the small communities, the micros and whatnot should have, free access. So we're providing that. We have lots of these little communities popping up and people using it to help themselves during the pandemic. Anything else? Anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
I am in a process of there's a solution I'm building now with a team of four people. We are building a cooperative value chain platform.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be like a website and a mobile app that allows people from town to order or buy fruits and vegetables from the rural villages.
Yeah.
So we go into the rural villages and talk to the farmers, cooperative, farmer unions. They give us the price. Then we, it's an e-commerce actually, but we also wanna to register the farmers also on the platform so they can sell here in town. So we do the delivery and everything. This is something we are thinking of, and we're applying for a fund also. That International Cooperative Alliance is organizing the replication program. So these are projects we are building. I was thinking if you have any experience in also selling products online, like connecting farmers with buyers in town. That's the main question I have.
The AnyCoop platform does have a marketplace in it.
Okay.
There's a marketplace. And there's different strategies that you can use to use your marketplace by inviting. You can invite buyers and sellers. So if you create a community of buyers and sellers, and people are trusting each other, it's a matter of who's selling what. If you think about buying and selling, I need to know who's got what to offer, and I need to be able to communicate with them.
Okay.
Talking about internationally and things like that, let's say that would come at a later stage, because fruits and vegetables, they're things that kind of they need to be consumed readily, and the local markets are, so people have a choice: set up a small stand and wait for somebody to come by, or they have known people who want to buy something and they can go to the marketplace platform and then engage through that.
Okay. Can you redeploy AnyCoop marketplace to some other country so we can use it here instead of building a new platform?
I don't understand what you mean by that.
Like, is it possible to use the marketplace from AnyCoop, your solution, to start doing building the online community from Mozambique?
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. You can do that now. You can do that already now.
Right now.
Okay. I will explore that as well.
Yeah, what I suggest, Ija, is book with us, because then we can go over these things with you. You know, and book some time so that we can go over and then learn more about what it is that you want to do, and then how we can help you. And I encourage anybody here, if you want one-on-one time to be able to go over, you know, things, book it. Go to the booking reference and book some time, and then we can spend some time with you and teach you what we can do. If we can help with ideas, even we'll help you with ideas.
Definitely. Thanks. Yeah.
You're welcome. Cool. Anybody else? So, Mikwa, shall we conclude the meeting?
Yeah, I think from our side, we've given everyone an overview. Jeffrey, did you want to add anything, or would you like to conclude before we all before we leave this meeting?
No, not really from my end.
Okay.
Would you like, Jeffrey, would you like to schedule another meeting maybe, and you have other cooperatives that you know, they can hear about? Actually, you can use the app, put everybody here on, create a community, put everybody on that community, and share this information with them. So, you know, maybe we can, next time we can take a video, we can do we can record this. I think it's being recorded anyway. And people that didn't get to go to the session can, you know, can hear about it. So you can actually use our service, and we create a group, and this group, we can start communicating so people can keep up to speed, who's doing what.
That's true. So I'll make sure that I do that, and any requests that come, then I'll be able to link them to you.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess thank you very much everyone for their time today. Hope you found it very useful, and we're here to help you in any way we can. So feel free to reach out to either Jethri or for us directly. Yeah, we hope you found it very useful. And we would love to see everybody creating their community.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Christopher and the team. And
thank you.
Yeah, I hope we'll be able to continue with the other trainings again.
Yes, we would love that.
Yeah, we look forward to you guys connecting with us on the booking meetings, and we're looking forward to seeing each and every one of you somehow, maybe privately, and helping you in your pursuits. Okay?
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the RCA. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Take care, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Steve. Bye.